Hey everybody, Mrs. Radke here. So today's activity that we're going to do is a parabolic spirograph. So for this one, you should have a template that looks similar to this. So you're going to print that out. You'll also need a ruler and then something to write with. For this one, I'm going to be using my colored pen. You could also use a pencil, colored pencils, markers, whatever you'd like to use. I would recommend though, if you have thicker markers, to maybe not use those. I wouldn't recommend crayons either, just because it makes the lines really thick. And for this, we're going to want nice thin lines. All right. So for these spirograph activities, you can actually do them two different ways. Since we're doing this all online this year, I'm doing them with just the straight edge and a pen, as opposed to we could also do these with string. So like the friendship bracelet floss that you can get, the embroidery floss, and a big needle. And then we would put this on cardstock. So if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to do that version, but I'm going to be showing you the one with just the ruler and the colored pens. Like I said, if you choose to use cardstock and the embroidery thread and a needle, you're going to want to print this on the back side of your cardstock, and then you're going to want to make each of these holes with a big heavy needle, like an embroidery needle. You're going to want to poke through your cardstock so you have all of those holes already created. And then you're going to be working from the back side, similar to what we're doing, but you're just going to be doing it with thread. Okay, so you'll notice on the template that we have, it does have numbers on all of these. Once you've done some of these different ones, you're welcome to do ones without the numbers on them and make designs. That's totally fine. I just thought while we're doing these as beginners, it would be a little bit easier if we have the numbers and a little easier to follow when I'm giving directions. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to be connecting number to number for this one. So like I said, this one is the first one and the most basic. So this one's a parabolic curve. So we're just going to go from number 1 to number 1, and you're just going to make a straight line. So we're just going to have something like that. We're going to do the same thing from number 2 to number 2. And then you should be noticing, similar to what we did with our spiral of Theodorus, actually our parabolic spiral that we did on Monday, we are going to be making a curve with a bunch of straight lines. So I'm going from 3 to 3. From 4 to 4. Five to 5. And you'll notice each time I'm lining it up with the edge of the dot, because my pen ends up being in the middle then. From 6 to 6. From 7 to 7. From 8 to 8. 9 to 9. 10 to 10. 11 to 11. 12 to 12. Something else to keep in mind with these, 13 to 13, is you want a pen that's going to dry fairly quickly if you're using pen. Otherwise, you will end up smearing it as you move your ruler across So if you have like a gel pen, that's probably not going to be a good idea here. 14 to 14. And then the last one, 15 to 15. Okay. So like I said, this is the most basic of them. We're going to do some that are a little bit more complex, but I wanted to do this one first so that everybody kind of gets into the groove of what we're doing. So you'll notice it made a nice curve here on our paper. So that is our parabolic curve using the spirograph technique. All right. So in the next video, I will be showing, I believe it's the square that we're going to be doing next. So if you want to go ahead and grab that template and join me with the next video. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.